My name is Kim Cannon, and I'm the founding director of the Pennsylvania Equine Rescue and Retirement Foundation. We've been rescuing horses probably for the past 10 years now. Rescuing horses, there's definitely a need for it.
Horse trailers rolled up right to the barn where the animals allegedly in distress were housed. The property along 982 in Derry, familiar to humane officers.
You can even see the ribs showing on some of the horses. One of the horses also has cancer.
A lot of the horses end up in slaughter. They end up going to Canada and Mexico. We don't have meat slaughterhouses in the United States. They were shut down a while ago. Most of our horses are off the racetrack. They come from the racing industry. We're just finding out that there's a lot of overbreeding. There's definitely a need to rescue, just give the horses a second chance. And they're healthy. Some do have injuries from the racetrack or from maybe they were a buggy horse at one time. A lot of them come to us beat up. Doesn't necessarily mean that they should be sent to slaughter. The ones that come to us definitely deserve a second chance at life. But if we find that they're unrideable, then they stay here and they just live their life, the rest of their life. I found out that a lot of people love horses, but they've never been up close to one. So we just find a lot of people connect with horses. And it's just like connecting with animals, with dogs and cats. It's good for the horses, and when we find out that people benefit from being around the horses, we just think, well, maybe we're onto something here.
We were here to seize 4 horses for neglect.
And now they're finding out that there's more horses that are being starved to death. They're starvation cases, and Penn was one of them.
Penn and Penny have just arrived safe and sound, and we are going to witness them arriving at their beautiful forever home.
This is Penn. He's a 15-year-old standardbred. He had a racing career for about 6 years. He was a harness racer, and then he became a buggy horse, and then he retired. He's now retired.
In just a few minutes, I'm going to be signing the animal abuse statute overhaul. I'm going to make that effective today. Yes, go ahead and vote.
Penn and Penny became the mascots for the Act 10, the equine part of the new law. It now covers starvation and neglect.
It updates our animal abuse statute and increases penalties for anyone found to be abusing or neglecting an animal.
They sent pictures of Penn and Penny like, hey, these horses need help, and there's other horses that are like this. The horses are falling into this gray area that they need help. Humans are letting them down. And it's funny because horses are not really considered livestock anymore. They're pets, and they're big pets, but they're part of the family. There might be 5 horses that need saved. There's 5 horses and you only have enough money for 2. So you have to decide which 2. And that's tough. That's tough. You wish you could save them all. That's probably the hard part.